Hi, my name is Lindsay Roberts, and this is the video for Lab 1. Okay, so I guess we were just supposed to do like a little contact form type thing, a registration form, um, and then validate it, and then just display it on the screen. So use the Bootstrap template, and basically, when you go to the first page, it's going to take you. It's going to load this particular template, and I'll go in the code and I'll show it later. But anyhow, I just want to go through. We'll do password for password. Okay, so once you do all that, you click login, and it'll go ahead and show you your account registration, which will have the name. I went ahead and blurred out, like, made the stars, replace the characters of the stars except for the last three. You can see the last three for verification. The website turns into a link. And okay, so the reason why I did it like this, because I didn't do exactly what the requirement said, but I do have an alternative. Let me just hop into the code so you can kind of see. So this is the results. Now down here, this is basically what you wanted for the thing for each value. And I have that, and I can literally like uncomment this right now, save it, and then resubmit. And I mean, it works. So that was the stuff, but I wanted to format it a little bit, and in order to format it, like, I actually had to go in and get all that. But it does work. So it is there. But I just wanted it to look pretty. Okay, so I also use JavaScript validation as well as PHP validation. So let me go back and we'll do it again. And if I try to like log in, it'll just say enter all form fields right now because whatever. So like, even if I do that, go ahead because I didn't do that. So real quick though, before I go ahead and submit this, I did want to show basically what's going on, because it does work, because like I said, I have JavaScript validation, and that's what you're seeing when it's shaking around and saying, you need to do that. So we're going to go ahead and turn off JavaScript real quick, and I'm going to go ahead, I guess it's already running, so let's refresh. I'm sorry, it's making this video forever. Okay, so JavaScript doesn't work, so right now I'm having to do this. This is like totally unrealistic, but I'm just wanting to show you that the PHP does work. So now that we've got that, alright, so this is my actual stuff. Let me do need work real quick because that was the other one, but I crossed it out. So alright, so let's say I don't have like the password and website or whatever. Like I said, just in case for whatever reason it goes through or something's messed up and it doesn't do the JavaScript validation, it'll still go through and it'll tell them, your password's required and the website URL is required and all that stuff. So validation does work and all that. It tells you what you're missing, and then you can go back and redo it. So, except for JavaScript's all broken and stuff right now. So let's put my JavaScript back on. Or whatever. Let me go through the code real quick. So most of my stuff was done in here. I kind of have like my basic default HTML, which is the outline, and then I went ahead and right in here is where I did my data, because you either had a success state or an error state. And right here, this is my success, or this is my error state. So it's basically checking to see that if all the fields, either 1 are not set or 2 are empty, it's going to go ahead and display an error based on it, and I basically go through and check here, and then I give it a button and go back. Otherwise, that means it's valid. This is where I go ahead and I'm basically looping through each one. It's basically the string length of the password subtracted by 3, so that means the last 3 characters are going to remain visible, like you saw, and then the rest of them I'm replacing with the star. So after that, basically I'm just going through, and I like I said, I put this at the bottom so you could uncomment it while you're grading it, just if you want to like test it out and stuff. And it does work and all that, but I mean, personally, I just wanted it to look nice and whatnot, and I couldn't really do that looping through because it couldn't access the labels without doing some kind of associative array. So just to kind of like avoid all that, I went ahead and just did it this way. I mean, that's pretty much all there is. Like right here, this is like the form. This was all this other crap. I've taken that out since. Or I will take it out before I turn it in. But anyhow, this is my form, so it's got like, little login states and stuff, and this is all the form inputs and this. I don't know if I need that right now, but that's that for now. So I think that's pretty much all that you wanted to see from this lab, so I guess it's done. I know it's Tuesday, 7 o'clock, and I haven't even started on the other stuff. So I'm going to start working on that now. Alright, well, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.